From an arrogant, abrasive troublemaker to a selfless hero who gave everything to protect his friends, Rex Splode's journey is one of the most compelling redemption arcs in Invincible. Today, we dive deep into the evolution of this explosive character, exploring how he went from being one of the most disliked heroes to making the ultimate sacrifice. Let's break down his transformation, his relationships, and the moment that defined his legacy. When we first meet Rex Splode, he's loud, cocky, and constantly pushing the limits of what it means to be a team player. He thrives on sarcasm and arrogance, often alienating those around him. Despite being skilled, his attitude makes him a liability, not just to his enemies but also to his own teammates. Rex's behavior isn't just for show, it actively damages his relationships. His possessiveness over Eve, his inability to control his impulses, and his cruel jokes push people away. The betrayal with Duplicate, where he tries to justify cheating by saying it didn't mean anything if he does it with clones, is the breaking point for many. It's a moment that cements him as selfish and untrustworthy in the eyes of his peers. And then there are moments where his arrogance leads to direct consequences, like when he mocks Monster Girl for her appearance and age. What follows is a brutal beatdown, a moment that humbles him, even if only briefly, but it also marks the beginning of a shift in Rex's character. He doesn't hold a grudge against Monster Girl. Instead, he starts to respect her. Despite his many flaws, Rex isn't heartless. His unexpected friendship with Monster Girl shows a different side of him, one that isn't just about bravado but about genuine connection. But what really shows that Rex isn't all talk is when he stands up against Cecil's orders. While others hesitate, Rex is the first to declare that the new Guardians are ready to clean up the mess left behind. His stubbornness, once a flaw, becomes a defining strength. He may not always do the right thing, but he refuses to back down when it truly matters. Then comes one of the most harrowing moments in Rex's life, the Lizard League ambush. It's a massacre. One by one, his teammates fall, Duplicate, Shrinking Ray, even the new recruits. It's Rex against an army and he fights with everything he has. But it's not enough. He's battered, bloodied, and left with only one hand. This is the moment that could have ended Rex Splode. King Lizard holds him at gunpoint, delivering a speech about how he's won, how Rex has nothing left. But Rex doesn't beg, he doesn't plead. He tells King Lizard to pull the trigger and get it over with. It's in this moment that we see his transformation truly begin, not in victory, but in complete defeat. But Rex isn't finished yet. Despite being on the brink of death, he refuses to let King Lizard have the last word. He lunges, beating him mercilessly, only stopping when GDA agents pull him away. This isn't just a fight for survival, it's the rage of a man who has lost everything and doesn't know what to do with himself anymore. Surviving the Lizard League changed Rex. For the first time, he truly starts to reflect on his past actions. He regrets how he treated his friends, how he wasted so many chances to be better. While he doesn't lose his fiery personality, he tempers it. He supports Eve and Invincible, he helps Shrinking Ray transition out of the superhero life, and he stops being so self-absorbed. His relationship with Shrinking Ray becomes a crucial part of his growth. She wants a normal life, something Rex struggles to accept. He spent so long defining himself as Rex Splode that he fears losing that identity. But unlike before, he doesn't try to control her. He understands her desires and supports her, even if it means letting go of the one thing that kept him grounded. Just as Rex was finally becoming the person he was meant to be, the Invincible War began. When faced with an enemy far beyond his strength, an evil variant of Mark, he doesn't hesitate. He tells Robot and Amanda to leave, taking on the fight alone. The evil variant continuously mocks Rex about how all his tricks are finished. He has nothing else on him to explode. In a twist, he starts charging his own skeleton. It's a jaw-dropping moment, one that encapsulates everything he has become. He always had the power to detonate his own body. His entire existence was a weapon. And in that moment, he chooses to use it to save his friends, obliterating the variant and sacrificing himself in the process. Rex Splode's redemption arc is one of the most tragic yet powerful transformations in Invincible. He went from an insufferable, arrogant jerk to a true hero who put others before himself. His story isn't just about fighting battles, it's about overcoming his own worst tendencies, learning to care for others, and ultimately proving that even the most flawed person can find redemption. So next time someone calls Rex Splode just another loudmouth, remember the man who stood his ground, who defied expectations, and who, in the end, gave everything for those he once pushed away. Thank you for watching. If this story hit you as hard as it hit us, drop a like, subscribe, and tell us, which Invincible character do you want us to break down next? This has been the tale of Rex Splode, and remember, even the biggest jerks can become legends, so it's never too late to start your own redemption arc.